Hey guys, if you enjoy the content of my videos, you can like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to get notices of my uploads of all my videos, and also comment down below. Welcome. This is the Day Show, and I am Day Summers. Hi guys, I'm back with another video. This is on the Notre Dame situation that happened out in France. I was just going to give my thoughts on it, on why should we care about what happened to this building. So y'all can sit back and check it out, and if you could hit the notification.
When I saw this fire on TV, I was devastated. I didn't know what to do. Of course, you're wondering what's happening. Is that an accident? Is that a terrorist attack? Everything could be possible, you know. So you don't know, and we still don't know actually. I came here today to see with my eyes, for real, not through TV, what happened. I realized that this building was not fully destroyed. I felt relief. Actually, from outside, you can't really see, except the kind of tower that fell down. You can't really see the damage. The building is still here. You also have like some actually famous cherry tree around Notre Dame, and they're still here, even with the fire and the smoke. They're still here. They're still pink. So I feel really like a relief. I was relieved.
C'est un des monuments du cœur de la capitale, du cœur de la France, dont la construction a duré des années, au XIIIe siècle. Donc, quelque part, c'est le regard historique et le regard vers le passé, mais aussi totalement présent dans notre ville telle qu'on la vit maintenant.
Je viens justement pour dessiner ce nouvel horizon que va connaître Paris pendant un certain temps du coup. Moi j'ai eu la chance de pouvoir visiter Notre-Dame quand elle était encore debout, enfin quand il y avait encore, quand elle était entière quoi, et c'est vrai que je voulais un peu rendre compte de l'évolution de Paris tout simplement, par le dessin. Paris a une relation avec les artistes qui je pense doit être mis en valeur et doit continuer à travers le temps. Donc,
I actually went to Notre Dame inside for the first time on Sunday, the day before, of course, the fire. So it's just incredibly sad to know that I was just in the building. I was able to see such beautiful artifacts and a beautiful cathedral and a beautiful landmark to the Catholic Church and to France.
For me, it's still an image of Paris. It's still really relevant, this building, and it's really sad to see that this kind of accident could happen.
As you all know, over the past couple of weeks, I and the people across the state of Louisiana, in fact, people across the country, have been deeply troubled by the disturbing string of church fires here in St. Landry Parish and also one in Caddo Parish. And it has been especially painful because it reminds us of a very dark past of intimidation and fear. That is why this morning I'm glad that we're able to come together and to announce that an arrest has been made in connection with the fires that burned the 3 historically African-American churches here in St. Landry Parish over a 10-day span. The suspect who was arrested is Holden Matthews, a 21-year-old white male from here in St. Landry Parish. At this point, though, I do want to point out that we have no reason to believe that the 3 fires here in St. Landry Parish are related to the fire in Caddo Parish at the Vivian United Pentecostal Church. Now, I said it Monday in the State of the State address at the legislature. Nobody should ever fear for safety in their house of worship or fear that their church will be destroyed. I don't know what this young man's motive was. I don't know what was in his heart, but I can say it cannot be justified or rationalized. These were evil acts. But let me be clear about this. Hate is not a Louisiana value. And violence has no place in our communities. We are better than this. Yes. And this is a reflection of one depraved individual. It is not a reflection on the state of Louisiana. And I am extremely confident that I am 100% correct when I say that. And while I hope that justice will restore some peace of mind to the members of this community, I also realize that it's going to take time to recover, both physically and emotionally, from the damage that has been done. But in the words of Psalm 62, God is our fortress, yes, and we will never be shaken.
It's beautiful that these buildings mean so much to so many different people, and people want to preserve parts of their history. As you know, Notre Dame was it's a Catholic church that's out in France. We also had burnt buildings here in America, and I believe Louisiana, where we had the 3 churches that were burnt to the ground, and also the Highlander Center, I believe, and those were burnt to the ground. They were part of American history. They're part of the American civil rights history, and the churches were part of African American culture, church. And so those buildings had gotten burnt to the ground. Unlike Notre Dame, though, Notre Dame was, while it was burning, the money for Notre Dame to be rebuilded was raised within the time of it before it even burnt to the ground. It had money to be restored and revitalized. They got up the money for billions of dollars. So I'm asking, in a lot of ways, are there more bigger things to worry about? That if they can raise money for a church, billions of dollars for a church that's all the way in Paris, what can America do about the things that are here? What are y'all thoughts on this? Like I said, you can like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Also, I just want to get everyone's thoughts and opinions on this, because to me, it seems as if we can do a lot more where we live and where we are if people can get up and raise billions of dollars elsewhere in another country. Why can't they do the same for things that happen here? We still have the Flint water crisis. We still have our veterans need medical help. We still have homelessness. We still have so many things. And yet they were able to come up with billions of dollars within a few hours to restore a building for the Catholic Church. What can they do for America? What can Americans do for each other? What can African Americans do for each other? Not just African Americans, but also urban Americans, for our cities, for what we need done. There are places in North Carolina that doesn't have decent plumbing, and there are places where there's lots of poverty, and there's a lot of different things. The things that we can do for each other in helping and building our own communities. Just like with this young man that just passed away, Nipsey Hussle, what he did in rebuilding our urban areas. Why can't we do that? Why can't we become our own resource? Why can't we become what we are giving to other people? Why can't we give that to each other? Well, with this story, it bothered me because I thought about how when we have disasters or something happens here, when it comes to raising money, it takes way more than a couple of hours to raise the full amount. It takes all night. But with the Catholic Church burning down, it only took about 2 hours. All those people, all those rich people there, they put in their money and they saved that area. Now, what about us? What are we willing to do to make sure our areas are preserved? Our centers, not just African American centers, but also all centers that are used by urban people, people who are poorer, and who will become that person to help us, or to be a resource for us. All these other people that we make stars and we give our money to, who are they willing to do? Now, Will Smith's children, say what you want, but Will Smith's children are doing those type of things. They're putting money back into Flint, Michigan, even though there's places in North Carolina that is totally without plumbing, which is insane. In America, people really cannot go to the bathroom in America, in this country, in their homes. They would have to go to outhouses or whatever. And their city in North Carolina won't help them, won't put a sewer system because they said it's too much money, a sewer system. And we're allowing that to be. But if a place that's over in Paris needs money, we're willing to send money for them. Why don't we help ourselves? Why don't we be our own resource? And those are my thoughts on it. We need to be our own resource. We need to help our own neighborhoods. We need to help our own people here in our country first. And also as African Americans, we definitely need to help ourselves, because nobody really wants to help us with anything. You see what's happening in the street. We need to find a way to help ourselves. And we need to ask these people that we've given our money to become stars and famous and pay, buy their products and all of that. We need to tell them, say, hey, you need to do something. Oprah should not be sending money out to Puerto Rico first if she ain't done nothing for African Americans. Well, those are just my thoughts. Like I said, you can like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and just express your thoughts. Like I said, in the comment section, please, no cursing in the comment section. I know my videos have some cursing in it, but please do not curse, or try to be respectful in the comment section. And also, why not let us be our own resource? It seems like we're everyone else's resource, so why don't we be our own resource? Just like how I said before, when that young man Nipsey Hussle passed away, he was becoming our resource. He was becoming his own resource, and we need to take and follow that blueprint and do it for ourselves. I hope everyone has a blessed night. Good night, and thank you for listening.